This problem states that there's a piston cylinder of volume 10 liters containing 50 grams of air, which is comprised of 77% nitrogen and 23% oxygen by mass at negative 195 degrees Celsius. And then it asks if the air is isentropically compressed to 1 liter, what the final temperature will be. We're going to use the real gas model, specifically the binary model, since the air is composed of two different gases. This is really a closed process problem, but since there's no work or heat transfer being done, then we can use the system state problem app in test calcs. So we'll go to test calcs, system states, and we'll use RG plus RG, which is the binary. And then test app or test calcs. So we just enter our data. It said that the mass is 50 grams, volume 10 liters, and negative 195 degrees C. First thing we're going to want to do is change this to nitrogen, fluid A, and fluid B, oxygen. And the mass fraction for fluid A is 0.77 for 77%. The problem gave us the mass fraction, which was X, but it also could have given us the molar fraction, which is Y, so we could have entered that instead if that was what was given. Also, we arbitrarily chose N2 as fluid A. If we had chosen O2 as fluid A, then we would have put 0.23 for XA1. And then we know that the mass was 50 grams, that the volume is 10 liters. Make sure to switch everything to the right units. And the initial temperature is negative 195 degrees C. So now we can hit calculate and we get all of our properties for that first state. And now we'll go to state 2 where the mass is constant, so M2 equals M1. The mass fraction of the gas is the same, so equals X sub A1. Volume, we were told it gets compressed to 1 liter. And we were told that it's compressed isentropically, so we know that S2 equals S1. So now we can just hit calculate, and we get that the temperature at the second state when it's compressed to 1 liter is negative 145 degrees C about. The next part of the problem asks how the answer would change if the final volume was 2 liters instead. So that's a really easy change. We just change volume 2 to 2 liters. Hit calculate, and we get that it is negative 174 degrees C. So we can see that as it gets more and more compressed, the temperature goes up.